Hello and welcome to the stream for tonight. I am MJB. Next
I'm
to me,
Sham.
I got Sham. Tonight, our game is RIT White, which is our Division II team here at RIT, taking on the number 4 ranked team in the country, Carnegie Mellon.
It's a good matchup. I'm excited.
Should be a good matchup. RIT did put up a tough fight against the number 2 team in the country, Ashland, last week. So looking to see how they compete tonight against number 4. So
Yeah.
honestly, a tough start of the semester for them, but seeing if they can bounce back after a decent week 2 where they split series against Penn State. So
Yeah, the RIT D1 team that you coach and I'm on has played both of these teams, our white team and Carnegie Mellon. We just played them on LAN. So we kind of know their repertoire a little bit on the D1, side. As the coach, coaching the white guys, RIT White. What do you see? Like, have you given them any advice or done any map prep or anything like that?
I did review with them after their Penn State game last week. No like specific individual prep
Yeah.
went in for this upcoming match. A lot of what we talked about should carry over and like be like impactful. Obviously, this is the first time I believe we'll see our D2 team playing Dust 2, which is the staple map pick of Carnegie Mellon pretty
Yeah.
much in every series that they play. So going into it, they knew that would be in there. They decided to leave it open and let them play it. So I do want to see how D2 does decide to handle with that. Carnegie Mellon does end up deciding to ban Overpass away instead of their usual nuke. So that was what RIT2 planned on picking. They will
Yeah.
instead decide to elect Ancient. So another very strong map for Carnegie Mellon as well. So we'll see if RIT's Ancient will be up to par.
I like RIT White's Ancient. I like watching them play it. I think they got good fundamentals. We were able to beat them. I believe the D1 team was able to beat them on Ancient a couple times from last semester and this semester, I believe. So, and when we did that, you also helped us prep with that. So I think some of that advice, like I know those guys are watching some of our games on LAN against them. So I hope they took good notes and I hope they're prepared for that.
Yeah. I think like the biggest takeaway from the series will be if we're shooting, because
Yeah.
if we're not shooting, unfortunately, they might just get run over.
Hmm.
As was it usually comes in collegiate, and especially at this level, the range of mechanics is just so wide in the collegiate
Yeah.
level that on any given day, like it could just be a stomp, like the game on Friday, for example, where you guys kind of just ran at George Mason.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a factor. Not to say that RIT can't shoot. They definitely can on a given day, but I wouldn't call that like their main strength as a roster. I think the fact that like their team play is a huge strength. Obviously,
Mhm.
Ashland thinks that as well. With our tight connections, talking with them post series over there. So I am actually looking very forward to seeing how this series ends up going.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know me, I always love watching Collegiate Counter-Strike, even though it's Sunday, 9 p.m., 30 degrees outside here in Rochester.
Hey, it's not negative degrees though
It's
here in
not,
Rochester.
yeah.
So we will take that because usually it is in the negatives, but
Yep.
finally it's not. It's been a little brutal.
How was your drive over here?
Not that bad.
Yeah? Mine was
Uh,
cold.
The biggest factor actually for this game that I forgot to mention is that Carnegie Mellon are playing with at least one substitute. It might
That
be
is
two.
true.
I'm pretty sure it's one looking at the players in the server. Cobalt seems to be here because his face-it name is Nice Job Team.
Mm.
He did that to kind of troll one of the advanced casters who really did not like it. But we are actually getting live here into the knife round, so hopefully we hop into the server real quick.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned Cobalt. I think he's definitely the star player, but he's also kind of chained down as being IGL, I believe.
I think he adjusts for this team.
Yeah.
I think that's an accurate statement.
So that is a big responsibility, especially for a player that like him, who plays, I believe, in advance.
Yes.
He definitely is ECL contender level for sure. So we'll see if that affects him in this gameplay. Again, you mentioned that collegiate is mixed skill group, right? So we'll see if he can, bring together that skill that he has at Carnegie Mellon and can, do what they did on LAN against us on Mirage.
Yeah, Carnegie also beat Ashland at that land. So
Yeah.
a very, very strong team. Looks like we're jumping into the server here in a second. Just swapping the scoreboard real quick. Perfect. And we should get right into Dust, where RIT are going to start on that CT side of Dust too, as it is their right of side selection on the opponent's map pick.
Yep. I was very impressed by their CT side against, I believe it was SML's team.
It was Ashland, yes.
Yeah, Ashland.
But into the game. Here we go. We got pretty much a standard cat split. Looks like Carnegie Mellon are going to blitz out long here. Omega will be on site. We'll spot this in a couple shots. Going to miss. He's going to fall back to cat to his team, but here comes the rest of the long hit up from long. Scene tint. Full blind. Catches the one on cat. That's a huge opening. However, CNUG fast in this flank. Going to pick one up as well. Emo Man as well on site. Nice headshot. Bomb is finally getting planted, but RIT here in a 4v3 retake.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to clear out this long player. 2 players instantly go down on site. Puppet with 2 kills. Backhead cleans up, and wow, what a fast round.
Yes. A very fast retake, an early retake, in fact, by that. RIT starting that retake before the bomb is even planted, catching the members of Carnegie Mellon off guard, and Puppet finding a nice swift 2K there to find some nice space into the round. And the cat, again, nice headshot there to follow it up, and that's a nice pistol round conversion here from RIT.
Yeah, it seems like everything was going right for Carnegie Mellon on that pistol. They got the smoke up, they got a pick on the long cross, but CNUG was able to catch that flank, and Puppet, just amazing round, getting 2.
Yes, we will have to see how they will into the 4th round. That is the actual... This round is arguably more important than the pistol round. Oh, my. Nice shot from C-Tint on the cross there, ripping the head off of the cat. RIT now a man deficit with the T's here taking space in the middle.
Ridiculous shot.
Yes, a very nice shot coming in from the Opper on the side of Carnegie Mellon. Mid space acquired. Puppet, though, lurking around this mid door, seeing if he can catch any of the T's off guard as they try to come through, but looks like this play is towards the catwalk.
I like what the T's are doing here. You know, they know they're a man up. They're just taking their space slowly, doing it procedurally, getting the smokes up, flashing themselves into angles. Nice nade from Omega. That should catch at least 1 player down. Wow. Atomic bomb going off in cat.
Yeah, it's a nice chunk out onto Ethan from middle, but here comes the play into middle. Puppet dodges the flash, but unable to find the kill. Does the nice damage onto Cobalt, but he will get the frag. Gavin, Omega, we spots the guy running up catwalk. The molly there to delay, but unable to find the headshot. CNUG, though, swift on the trade from the response. Actually, I believe that is an Emo Man over in the game spot. But will he be ready for the player who dropped down CT? Does not look like he is. So it all is left to CNUG in a 1v2.
Yeah, and you'd like to go for this because you don't want to give off, you know, I know it's only a 1-round advantage, but you really want to go for this, I think. No real point in saving. No kit, though. That is a big problem. Will they expect the long play?
Might catch the timing here, though. CNUG finds one. Now down to a 1-on-1. Has plenty of time as the bomb was delayed to get planted. That nade is going to do a decent bit. So one-shot headshot now is the potential here.
Oh!
Yes, and CNUG finds the head. So a nice 1v2 clutch there from CNUG to salvage the round that wasn't looking like it was going to go RIT's way.
Yeah, it really didn't. You know, when they had 3-up cat, they caught the long player off. CNUG was able to catch the, you know, get the trade on the guy's CT. So I think that kind of enabled him to go for the round. If he didn't get that kill, you know, he'd probably go B and save.
Yes.
Good find from CNUG.
Does keep the economy a little bit in check here, though, for RIT. As they're going to buy up, they're not going to have too much left over in the bank. And with the bomb plant and one alive, Carnegie Mellon are here going to elect to force back up, which I do believe is the correct play. And it looks like it will be fast towards the B.
Yeah, we'll see no insta-B smoke, so I believe they're just going to go lower tons. See what they can do with these hero rifles.
RT do have numbers here to deal with this, starting, but looks like this will potentially be an impact up towards cat. Let's see if Emo Man is ready.
Aggressive cat.
A little dangerous with the peek. Has support behind him, and that's a nice flash. I don't know if that was a team flash or a flash from us, but a nice double kill, but we do give it away. So a little over-eager there after getting the initial kills. We'll give Carnegie Mellon some space back into the save bomb site.
Yeah, keep an eye on Omega W. He's pushed up all the way long, so he's kind of the insurance policy if they decide to go up to the A site.
Oh, but look at this. The B bomb site's vacated, and C10 is just walking out. RT did over-rotate a bit. Out middle, though. CNUG unable to find the frag there.
Oh!
Puppet, though, on the full spray. Gives RIT a chance in this round. C10, though. Advanced positioning here. They might actually expect this, though, as the smoke damp kit from mid. So this might not be as surprising to clear this corner out of spawn. See if it will come through. Looks like Puppet isn't ready for him to be close. Omega, though, same angle. Does able to catch it off. So again, a 1v1, 2 rounds in a row. Omega, will he be able to find the timing onto Eddie?
Kit was picked up mid-doors.
Oh, the fake flash through the window with the USP drops in, but unable to find the frag. And that's a nice conversion here from Carnegie Mellon after starting the round down 5-3.
Yeah, good pivot by them. Going mid, understanding that the rotation probably came in from RIT White there. Good job using their mid space that they had. I believe it was C-Tint that took that mid space again, post-plant. Essentially post-plant while the bomb was rotating in.
Yeah, RIT just with a little bit of an over-rotate there. Gave the gap to let them back in the round, but we are seeing a very aggressive push on USPs. Will they be ready for this deep positioning? They aren't, but the whiff comes in from Gavin, or Mega Gavin, who will not give that kill, and the rest of the team will be mopped up in the middle.
Oh?
Will make it a little bit more expensive as he finds the retreating frag.
Losing track of Omega here is Carnegie Mellon. And look at the bomb. It's just sprinting up long. What is this timing? Omega. This is not expected, but C-Tint will put an end to all those shenanigans.
Bit of a missed opportunity there by Omega, but on a full USP round to get 2 kills, that's pretty much the best you can ask for RIT there, unless something goes catastrophically wrong for Carnegie Mellon.
Now, Emo Man does pull out the big green. We know how much of an impact he can have. So we'll see where he, gets positioned going into round 5.
Yes, with the walk 6 sensitivity that he does play on. Absolute unreal.
1600, what was it, 0.7?
Very high from Cat. Nice opening here out towards long. Great flashes there by his team to get that opening frag. See how they rotate accordingly off the side of this. C-Tint, again, looking like he uses this B lurker. Gonna be taking the space down here towards lower to at least get something back into the round.
Yeah, and it looks like it will be a cat play, at least early on. They want to see if they can get the space. There is a smoke deployed. So they know that 2 smokes were already used on A, so they might use that to their advantage. Good nade, though. He always seems to find these nade timings.
Yeah, Omega's nades on Cat have been very solid so far. A little bit of a firefight here towards B. Puppet getting chunked down quite low. And is not able to catch the player running through the smoke, so this is going to draw a bit of a rotate here that Carnegie Mellon might look to abuse as they try to slink up Cat potentially on the distraction here. C-Tint catches another fantastic shot there on a C-Nug. The battle of the C names.
Yeah, and that will be the save call. It should be for RIT White.
Yeah, so again, another opening kill goes the way of RIT, but just some sub-poor rotations and decisions lead to gaps and openings back into the round here for Carnegie Mellon. And some fantastic shots from C-Tint. The first one running through the smoke to find Puppet there on the BLM site is fantastic, and then the follow-up on C-Dunk just to secure the round.
And good understanding by C-Tint. He knows that the mid player is aggroed when they know that there's 3 playing towards the A site. So he knew that there was max going to be 1B, so he takes that fight. I mean, good on him.
Yeah, RIT properly going to elect the save. They should, by the looks of it, get away with these 2 rifles. And keeping the op into the next round will give them at least a couple options to try to get active and look for an opening kill.
Yeah.
But the opening kills haven't been the problem. It's been converting on your openings so far as that has been the issue for this RIT White squad. So looking into the remainder of the half, we'll see if they make any adjustments to try to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. I definitely want to see some support with maybe these upgraded pistols that get dropped over onto the op. Or maybe even onto the rifle. Maybe send the op somewhere, hold it down, and have 4 players somewhere else. We'll see what RIT White's plan is with these USPs.
Yeah, it looks like the guns are electing to go towards Cat. If this is just a lower boost, I think it is a waste of the AK, unfortunately. And it looks like that is what's happening. So I don't mind the boost, but... and we missed the boost, which leads to the op going down. It is retrievable. We do have an extra body here, but again, I think having a second rifle there be the one boosting is not the best use of resources.
Right.
Out
of mid is RIT. I say that as C-Nug gets ripped.
Will they be ready for the second player fully tucked here in car? Head down, not exposed. Will Ethan clear it? So far, not so. Didn't spot it on the jump up either, so Omega here, stuck in the back of the site, might get a little interesting here, especially with the distractions here towards CT. Oh, but he finally gets cleared.
Oh,
and unable to find the kill. If he gets that one, he probably gets the second one on the planner, but unfortunate there.
Yeah, another save.
Yeah, again, the correct call here, just to slink away with the guns. Omega making that a little bit interesting. Piquettes.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold on to these guns here. The op is very valuable on a map like Dust 2.
Yeah.
AK is down low, so maybe what is it?
Doesn't look like Carnegie Mellon is gonna push for this though. Eddie's just kind of holding space. Let the T's build up
Bogdan's
some
Law.
economy as well.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they are just gonna save the guns. Eddie might look for some late shenanigans. Puppet getting a little dangerous here. But RIT will take these next 2 guns into the round, but they will be able to buy around them unlike last round.
Yep. So now CTs will finally be able to buy again. M4s, AK, and an op across the board.
Yeah, we'll see how RIT makes this adjustment. Carnegie Mellon have been pretty much abusing mid so far, so it looks like we are going to bring the Opper here, potentially to contest, but he's going to walk right into the waiting arms of Nice Job Team or Cobalt, so that's just a free kill given away. You can't really shift peek that ever. It's not really a good fight. We do look like we're ready for this guy out. Blue bin, though.
Nice.
So we do equalize the round.
Oh, Omega and Puppet combined for 2 kills each, and that slows the round right down. Yeah, Cobalt just elects to throw the op away. No way.
Yeah, Carnegie Mellon getting a little ahead of themselves there, thinking that they could just walk at this RIT white team, and they do get punished. So
yeah.
good
And
job.
I think that's the first time we saw Carnegie Mellon get the opening pick and go fast. Usually they're methodical, they use util, but good understanding from Omega and I believe it was Puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puppet to get both of those kills.
Puppet got the 2 kills on the players running out B. But we're just going to see if Cobalt can find an exit or 2 with him in the round. He does have the bomb at his back, and Omega is here by himself, so potentially a fight that could go in his favor, especially if we're playing close and tight to this smoke. But
Yeah, he definitely could make this round a lot more expensive than it needs to be. Swing comes out, and Omega capitalizes.
yeah, nice 3K there by Omega. Good on them to clear out that blue bin position initially. Finds the one, able to find the guy trying to trade through the smoke, and that's a clean round from RIT, who needed to start building up some economy, and keeping 4 alive there will do exactly that.
Yep. Now, name of the game is, of course, to win rounds, but keep these guns up. This is a very momentum-based game. If you can't keep guns up,
almost gets the kill on the cross again.
always nervous on that cross.
Good util exchange out here towards long. RIT will be able to maintain the space. Opper is electing to push off Cat. That is Emo Man. See how aggressive he gets here. Potentially walk into the arms. Molly is shallow.
Oh!
Yeah, punishing the poor utility there.
See, that's a 1600, man. That's a 1600 DPI.
Yeah, again, Carnegie Mellon, just like last round, getting a little lazy with their map control, not throwing flashes, not throwing proper utility to force the RIT players off of the angles. So it is a free opening kill here for Emo Man. However, again, mid here potentially looks to be the gap. We'll see if the player in B apps attempts to walk out. He's walked out aggressively a couple times now. Here comes the mid B smoke, and here come the numbers.
Yeah. This really does look like Carnegie Mellon's bread and butter is splitting mid B.
Yeah, and
especially
again,
when they're down a man.
RIT don't have the numbers in the correct spot to deal with this, but Puppet able to find 2 as they're not looking the correct way. So, oh my, op shot goes wide in the back. However, his team is able to find that player in mid, so round might be salvaged. A little bit of an awkward molly there indoors. Might think things a little bit interesting. C10 with the op in hand. Let's see what he can get accomplished in this 3v1.
Yeah, and I like this discipline from RIT White. They know he has to make the move. Smoke door comes out. I assume molly window might be next. So a bomb plant may be on the cards here if he plans correctly.
Unfortunately, the time is ticking, and if RIT play this correctly, just one player will run through the doors here in a second. Op shot goes wide.
Oh.
Yeah, and RIT, again, playing that 3v1, very, very fundamental. Low time on the clock, just send the one person in for the info. Even if he does die, then we'll unfortunately not be able to get the bomb plant down there. And again, Puppet goes huge at the B-bomb site to save another round.
Again, it seems like he's the hero that RIT White. Maybe they don't deserve it, but he has him. They have him, you know.
Yeah. RT, though, getting bailed out again by a hero play. The rotates in towards this mid position haven't been the best. So we'll have to keep that in mind as the remainder of this half plays out. But Carnegie Mellon elect to force a deagle down on C10. The rest have guns, but not a lot of utility. And again, it looks like they're fast down here towards bottom middle.
Yeah, and even when we played against Carnegie Mellon, never afraid, our Carnegie Mellon. They will force these rounds up.
This time, proper flash to get the Opera off the angle. We'll force the moment back into the A-bomb side again. Look at this space they're given in middle if they do just elect to walk out through the doors. I want a bit of a miss smoke here on Cat too.
It is scary trying to exploit that miss smoke because you know that there is an op trained on that angle.
Yeah, RIT gonna get Paquette stuck into this pit position, a nice power position late. And it is only C-Tint here with the Deagle walking out, so. Weaponry favored here definitely for RIT. As the round slows down to a halt, Carnegie Mellon gonna see if they can work this pick out long. Head spotted here. Ooh, I think he got dinked through the pillar there for the 51 damage, but a nice headshot there to secure that kill. And here comes the Cadix.
Yep, we'll see the drop smoke coming out. Ethan. Oh, Emo Man aware of the drop.
And Puppet here in the goose position might go unnoticed with the op here at ramp. Paquette finds one over the edge of the smoke. Is traded, yeah, and they're not ready here for Puppet. And again, gets one, almost two. 20 seconds left here, Eddie in a 1v3. However, RT, you're not going to elect to give him anything again, just like last round. Here comes the tap. Missed on the jump spot. Molly does good. Cnog able to finally capitalize that again. Very well played there in the 3-1 by RT. Puppet there towards the A-bomb side this time.
Yeah.
It's kind of everywhere right now.
He is everywhere, yeah. Playing like the Opera. Good round out of Puppet. Understanding that he does not need to overpeak. He has his teammates long to support. And 5-4. RIT White with the advantage now.
Yeah.
Carnegie Mellon down to a bad buy, to say the least.
We'll at least invest some, and here comes the fast B rush.
Yep.
There's always 1.5 on us too. RIT do have 2 players here to defend though. And they should see the utility coming over now. Flash dodged, run through the molly, not ready for this pace. Getting a little awkward here, but Puppet finds 2. Again, a third. Full blind, Cnog cleans up.
Nice.
Great conversion there from RIT. Puppet again finding another 3-piece. He's now up to 11 and 6 on the half, leading the server.
Yeah, and I like that call from RIT White. Double up B. B early. I'm assuming if nothing came in fast, mid would have been picked up from either the window or doors. So you know that they're going to be on low money. You know that they're not going to have AKs that round. Good call.
Yeah, C-Tint does not find the kill on cross. RIT again electing to take the early long space. Puppet getting Omega actually, sorry, getting aggressive in B. Spots absolutely nothing. So we'll see if the rotate comes in. Player not ready for the fast out middle. Paquette though finds a headshot, finds a second. Unable to find the third, but damage is already done, and the bomb now caught off in middle by the underpass player. So again, Redard all left in a 1v4 by himself, AK in hand. However, that bomb is dropped mid-doors. I don't know where Omega's particularly looking, but Emo Man through the top of the smoke, able to capitalize on that final kill. 7-4 lead here for the RIT D2 team.
Yeah, I'm proud of the boys. What else can I say?
Yeah, doing fantastic so far.
I think Carnegie Mellon's strength is their procedural play. You know, when they take mid slowly, they use their smokes, use their util properly. But it seems like in haste is where they lose.
Yeah, they are skipping a lot of steps, just trying to duel and out-aim their opponents right now. But RIT is doing a good job of punishing. I don't know if they know that we have the underpass control, but looks like they are at least ready for the duel. Cnog unable to find it. Emo Man, though, catching a player off Cat, will fall back and stabilize this down to a 4-on-4. Omega here as well pushed through B, so a secondary flank coming from the same position. We'll see if Carnegie are ready for it or not.
Wow, and 2 picks fast.
Looks like they are, but Omega does find a nice shot. And again, that's bomb dropped in this lower position. Maybe the number's not rotating it completely. Puppet's still kind of just posted up on long.
Yeah, Omega understands that his life is more valuable than the bomb at this point, so he just elects to give it up.
Another chonky nade here on Cat. Nice damage. Paquette gets the information and lives too. Both now known on Cat. RT is still playing weird, knowing that the bomb's down and lower. They obviously don't have it, so this Cat committal doesn't really matter too much. And here they go. They slink away CT, so this is the correct read. Omega now push top mid as well, so this crossfire is deadly. They're not going to get out. Omega finds one. Omega's going to play his life here too at the very end here. Won't give them anything.
Oh, what?
Emo Man does get a little frisky jumping up to Cat, trying to get his. We'll give C10 a little hint back into this round, but with 25 seconds left, it's still looking pretty unlikely. This will be secured. Gonna run through, not clear the corner. Paquette finds it, and that's an 8-4 half for the underdogs here in RIT White.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Puppet as well as Omega. Their plays towards the B site and mid, and even on A. We saw Puppet on A that one round, respectively. I think they really understood what they were missing, especially towards their mid B splits. We saw that work out in Carnegie Mellon's favor. RIT White adjusted, and man, they played a great half. They were hitting their shots, getting some lucky kills through the smoke here and there, but that's Counter-Strike, you know?
Yeah, and looks like we are going to have this fast play towards B. Carnegie Mellon do have pretty much 3 players here already for this fast play hit if it does end up coming in. However, RT do look like they're going to elect to walk here towards lower. That is Eddie getting a little bit aggressive off the catwalk's position. Might spot this out soon. Jumping. Does spot the players here in lower. He'll fall back and play his life, but information's acquired. Yeah, and this 3-stack on B could be deadly. It looks like RIT is potentially angling in here for a B split. And with the numbers here for Carnegie, could become a little bit chaotic.
Yeah, and I believe if they want to end up Cat, Backhead is there for the long flank just as an insurance policy and to clear out long.
Oh, they are actually going to wake their up Cat here, so. If they get the timing here, we'll be just the lone player here of Eddie on the site. And it looks like that is the case. Carnegie Mellon kind of sniffing it out now as they re-clear towards middle. Engagement towards long, but Kit goes out a little bit early, throws away his life. Here comes the playoff Cat. Ethan finds the player in the mid. Player at ramp still alive. Emo Man spotted, but nice shot there. Able to find the second one here towards long as well. So 3v3 coming in. Emo Man continuing to fight down the ramp, finds a third. Huge openings here for the team. RT now with that managed vantage plant promote. Emo Man again here towards ramp, finds a fourth. Now on for the ace. 1v3 here for Bedard on catwalk position known.
Dink up through the box. We'll see if Emo Man can get his ace. You know he's calling for it.
Yeah, his teammates are just fully tucked hiding. Don't have to give anything here towards the player on CT.
Oh.
Is able to find a nice shot towards elbow. Bomb is ticking though. And Omega able to close it out from that game help position. Fantastic round there on the side of Emo Man. Relenting up Cat, not slowing down for a minute, and finds 4.
Yeah. The confidence to just swing CT there. I mean, that's my GOAT.
Absolute legend. And it was kind of needed. First 2 kills not going their way, but Cat misses the timing out long, and the mid player jumping up Xbox is caught there as well. So RIT with a fantastic 4-piece to secure the T-pistol. And Carnegie electing not to force back up into this round, so significant weapons advantage here for RIT. Players here towards catwalk, though, could get a little awkward. Puppet, a couple of missed shots. Paquette finds one. Unable to trade, getting a little ugly. C10 finds 2. So it will be a 3v3. And C-Nug gets punished as well, not ready for this B push. So man advantage here for Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah, and like you said in the previous half, the conversion round is almost more important than the pistol round. And a little fast is RIT White. Hopefully they can recover this with the 2 Mac-10s. They do have 2 smokes.
Yeah, the B player here, though, in a very good position here with the 5-7. Insta headshot from this range, finds 1. Unable to find the second, but that's 19 health now here remaining on Omega.
Spotted both.
Tap is ready for the fast play, but since the bomb's not planted, they should be ready for this walk through the smoke. Maybe not. Omega does decide to elect not to finish this push. 45 seconds left on the clock, so it does have plenty of time here. Molly will give away his position that he is still tiered towards the B, and it does go wide, but the headshot found. 1v1.
Oh!
Tap on the bomb.
Oh!
And Omega closes out. That's the second huge clutch of the series so far. Had one there on CT side, and a little sloppy there from Carnegie Mellon, not playing together. 2 1v1s on the low HP. 1 bullet, all necessary.
Yeah.
And Carnegie Mellon taking a timeout after that one to discuss it.
Yeah, again, another hero play from the RIT White side. Very fascinating how they played that 2v1 in not a good way.
Yeah, the missed Molly
yeah.
made things even more awkward there for Omega, but able to find the 2 headshots required to win the round. 16-7 Omega currently is.
Wow.
having an absolute heater of a series so far.
Yep.
Puppet, Emo Man, everyone on RIT right now kind of firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and if you're RIT White, that round should have never gotten that close. So that's what I would be discussing in this timeout. If you know that the opponents are on lesser weapons, be procedural. Don't skip any steps. Flash your teammates in. Good communication.
Yes, but here comes the guns. Emo Man trying to replicate what C10 did last time. Underpass push spotted. That smoke probably will land on the molly, so not going to be great. So a little bit of a mistake there with the utility, but RIT swiftly out here towards long and not contested at all.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do with this space. Cross smoke being deployed soon by Omega. Maybe he doesn't know the smoke, tossing it over.
Oh, Eddie punished. Tagged down to 15 HP here from Puppet in the pit position.
Yeah, and that's a signal to go.
Yeah.
Cross smoke is thrown.
Regrouping here. Player is on top of double. Omega sneaking below the smoke. Not spotted. Flash comes in. Damage done. Player towards barrels. Not ready for it to be this close. Omega finds two. Player on cat spotted. Knows he falls back. That's a nice double entry there from Omega. Sneaking below the top of the CT smoke. Getting
Such a good understanding to crouch there. You have to crouch and be close to the smoke to not get spotted by that player playing on top.
Yeah, a little dicey there on cat with some of the swings there, but they will regroup, play patient, not give the fights away for free. The cat finds the flanking player, so all it is left here for the players double on cat, and again, giving them nothing.
Yeah, and this should be the save call, and that is what Carnegie Mellon elects to do.
Yeah, they will elect to keep the two M4s into the next round to try to give them a fighting chance, but it will now be 11-4 here for RIT White on Carnegie Mellon's map pick.
I'm proud of the boys. Proud of the boys.
Yeah,
I was talking to Omega before this game. He said, I'm fragging.
Fragging he is, 18-8, probably above 100 ADR if I had to guess. Absolutely leading the server. Had 113 round damage last time and then a double entry that pretty much secured the round on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, RIT White looking fantastic.
Amazing
so far.
play by Omega.
And this is the number 4 team in the country.
This is the number 4 team in the country.
They're up 11-4 on them. So
can't argue with that scoreline.
ooh, scout shot again through the doors. Doesn't be able to find a tag. Puppet finds the entry towards long. A nice punish onto C10. Flashes aren't really effective there for the CTs, and RIT again now with a man advantage.
Yeah, so we'll see what RIT White elect to do. I think they're pretty okay with giving up long space.
Another missed mid smoke though.
Yeah.
So
I think that Molly smoke combo from Emo Man not doing them too many favors.
however, the CTs I like to smoke it back from them. Flash coming in. A little deep though, so Eddie not blind here in the mid doors position, able to punish the missed flash here by RIT, so that'll even up the numbers back up real quick.
Good idea. Could have been better execution. Flash a little deep, unfortunate, but in my mind, RIT still has the advantage here in terms of guns and util. No smokes left for the CT side. One molly on Ethan. Yeah,
they are going to elect to at least have some players work back here towards long. So looking like it'll be a 2-2 split towards A. And they do catch the timing out long. This player did run away. Timing, though, not in favor. Actually, Puppet able to find a kill on long. So now it's one player here to defend. Emo Man trying to see if he can spot the player behind. But here comes the split. 1v4, left alone. Able to find one. That's a great kill there by Cobalt to finding one, at least in the 1v4 situation. But
yeah, and it seems like you have to go for this if you're Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah, money's in shambles. Have to go for this, but that's a fantastic molly that'll just delay the retake even further. Bomb is planted for long. You get your scout or your player all the way back in pit. They do have a kit if they do like to go for this, but they're smoked out. They're going to have to run through a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at this point, not much you can do. They are going to elect to save the guns into the final round to try to put up a fight, but that is 12-4, and that will be, if math is serving me correctly, 8 map points, for the side of RIT White here in map 1.
Yep, and RIT White, they know how to throw, just like the D1 team here at RIT that I am a part of. We know how to throw against Carnegie Mellon, so we'll see if RIT White can close out the game here.
Yeah, I do believe you know something or two about throwing a large lead against Carnegie Mellon, Shem. I do believe that is something that you've experienced.
I have experienced
multiple
this,
times,
yes.
actually. In fact.
Yes. We don't need to talk about that now. This is about RIT White. But
Oh, look at these B spawns. Call it. Call the B rush.
yeah,
Call the B
is
rush.
this what you're calling?
And this on a B
in-game?
rush right now. No, B rush is troll.
Yeah, it is.
B rush is troll. They are just going to continue to like the defaulting, which is the correct play. They are just absolutely mopping this default. Did they finally hit a mid smoke? Let's find out.
I believe there was no molly. So
Hey,
yeah, it should have
we hit the
landed.
mid smoke. Ooh, fast up cat here though. Molly, a little awry. Or are we gonna need a flash here? Cobalt pulls
What?
out a smoke.
What are these timings that RIT White is just finding?
Able to stick with his live. Eddie also tagged down to 38 in the back there, so no kill converted. However, Carnegie
spotted
Mellon
close. Nice.
caught down low. Emo Man punishes the kill, and that's an opening kill. Here comes. It looks like we're gonna split out towards B fast. They should be aware of the extra player here in spawn. However, it is now just to the lone player. Oh my god, he found two through the smoke. So it's all left to Redard here alone. 1v5 here on the B bomb site. Tucked behind double, able to find the first through the window. However, C-Dex swiftly trades, and it's C-Tint alone. 1v4 to save the map here for his team.
Wow, and we'll see what he can do, but man, this already feels impossible. Flashbang, no kit. He has the health for this, but man, he has to...
There's a kit there.
Yeah, there is a long way
Oh, flash comes in.
to go.
He's so far. No time boost. Found. Nice shot there for C-Tint. Tag down to 68. 3v1. But there's so much util. We still have another molly here on Omega that he can follow up through. However, he is the one flanking middle. I don't particularly like that with the amount of time left, but the clock is running out. C-Tint, no time. Shot in the back. RIT take map 1, 13-4.
What a great...
What a fantastic opening here for RIT White. Team ranked 44 in the country, 40 spots below this Carnegie Mellon team,
Yep.
and a statement win here on map 1.
Yeah, it really was. Man, it felt like, again, like you said, RIT White was firing on all cylinders. It felt like everyone was making the right plays that they needed to. Even, we saw that flash go out mid to clear out mid space. Granted, it didn't work out, but those are the steps that you need to do against a team like Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah. Omega, highlighted player of the match there. 19-9. I believe he ended with 120-something ADR there at the end. And again, if you look, his teammates not too far behind. Emo Man, fantastic game there on the op. Dust2 and Opera's Paradise. I believe he ended 16-9 as well. So good start on map 1. We are going to Ancient next, I believe. Carnegie Mellon, no slouches on Ancient either.
Yeah.
I believe their most recent series against an RIT team, I think that was 13-8, 13-9 against the D1 team at that Syracuse event.
I believe so.
Something along those scorelines. So a very good team on Ancient as well. We will see if RIT White is able to keep their firepower here on map 2, but we will be going to a short break, and we'll get back to map 2 shortly. And we're back here, getting ready here for map 2 on Ancient. This is RIT White's pick. They were caught a little off guard with the veto. I think they were intending to play Overpass, but that was taken away. So they will slip down to their second choice of Ancient. However, Carnegie Mellon do elect to start on this CT side, as is their right. So we will see how RIT starting on the T side can go, but if it's anything like their T side on Dust 2, obviously it wasn't a lot of rounds, but smooth, controlled. So if they can keep that up, see if they can close this out with a massive upset and a nice swift 2-0.
Yeah, and we just talked to the guys. They were hype.
Yeah, they're excited in the esports room over there. However, we are getting into the knife round here, so sides to be selected real quick. RIT will be on T side as they do have to throw this knife round, as is the procedure in best of threes.
So, as someone who has demo reviewed Carnegie Mellon a lot, what pistol round are you calling for RIT White?
I actually
Putting you on the spot here.
don't think I watched any of their Ancient games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they didn't have a lot of VODs. Because a lot of teams, especially for PCL, just play on refrag, so VODs are in public.
Yeah, I know Carnegie Mellon is a very pack-heavy team.
Yes. I think RIT are going to do some B pistol if I had to guess. But we'll see on the util puppet. Smoke for flash, so... And it's not looking like he's holding a red smoke, so yeah, this will be some sort of play towards B.
Yep.
By the looks of it.
And I like this. Four pairs of armor.
No dualies on an Ancient pistol.
Yeah.
A little surprising, as that is pretty meta. You see that in a lot of games nowadays. But
Smoke Kit
smoke.
Does get picked
Numbers
up.
are here. 3 players here towards B. Looks like it will just be a short smoke and flashes.
Fight's already coming through,
Contact
though.
here early. Emo Man, Baquette combining to do the damage. Missed smoke long here, so this could get awkward, but they are going to run the player down in cave. Gavin with the jumping shot onto Cobalt. A second smoke acquired off the dead body there. Oh, and 2 swift headshots again now. A 1v4. Fantastic kills here for
Oh, my.
Omega, firing on all cylinders. Finds 3.
Picking up right where he left off on Dust 2.
Right where he left off in Dust 2. Fantastic shots there from Omega. Even
Was that first shot a jumping shot?
It was the jumping shot. He did absolutely one-tap jumping this guy into cave, so a little brutal there, but RIT with a swift opener, even with the missed utility. I think the flash
Even with the missed utility and fighting before the smokes even popped, or any utility was even thrown, by the way.
Yeah, a little sloppy there from RIT. However, none of that matters if you just click on the head. So
That is true.
Take away with the pistol. Carnegie Mellon do elect to force, unlike on Dust 2. So they do have upgraded SMGs, upgraded pistols here. And they are getting pretty active here towards A man.
This is being held.
Gonna walk his way through. Spotted. Cena able to find the 1. But will they be ready for the second player here walking through delayed?
I'm not sure how much of an impact it'll have because out mid goes RIT.
Yeah, Renard loses his timing a bit. They do know that A is full clear, though, so numbers are being rotated accordingly. Actually, looks like Eddie is grouping up double A man, so the B-bomb site will be a little weak. Cena spots the jump spot. Again, a very fast headshot, so now Cobalt left alone. 1v5 spotted here as well by the player in red, so here comes the numbers up ramp.
And what a fantastic call. Man,
Yes.
and Cnog, another beautiful shot.
Yeah, this is a free bomb site here for RIT. Cnog slipping his way through red, finds a double. Looks like Carnegie Mellon are going to elect to save the upgraded pistols.
This
SMG,
guy
and
uses my
armor.
crosshair.
Yes, we'll save the armor into the next round. However, RIT quick 2-0, capitalizing a lot cleaner than they did on Dust 2. So economy
Very
will be
true.
at least stabilized going forward. Unless anyone wants to linger and die to the explosive, which on Ancient is pretty large.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed by Puppet's call there to reroute B. The player red, I believe it was Cnog.
Yeah, Cnog.
Yep, just pull the crosshairs away, let us execute B. Beautiful conversion.
Yeah, I think Carnegie Mellon made a little bit of a misstep there, having full aiming control. I think rotating the second player into a main man is a little unnecessary. Left B significantly weaker than it could have been, but RIT finds the gap and punishes.
Yep. And again, because Carnegie Mellon elected to force the last round, they will be just on pistols. They will have that MP9,
Yes, we
but
will
this
see.
should be an easy pickup.
Fast A play here. 2 players in Donut should... Actually, we are walking it. RIT is walking it, so no sound given away just yet. However, there are numbers here to potentially deal with this, and with that smoke coming through, the hit is given away, and that smoke will be delayed. However, the first, no one's ready for the big box player. Unfortunately, whiffs, though. Paquette finds a nice double entry there. Bomb site here now secured here for RIT. Carnegie Mellon numbers fast here, rotating through spawn. 4v3, though, for RIT, and a nice molly will delay this retake. Ooh, gets a lot of chip. Cobalt getting stuck on the wall trying to back up there. Falls down to 50 HP.
Yeah, name of the game now is just keep the guns alive. This is basically impossible if you're Carnegie Mellon. They might even elect to back up and just go for exits. However...
Oh, Paquette finds a 3rd headshot in the round. RT firing all cylinders. Emoman will go down. Deagle picked up by Cobalt. See if he can get anything else done here on the exit, but with the bomb timer ticked as low as it is, the round impossible. CNOG able to close there. Paquette finds 2 assists there, so that's a lot of damage in the round there for Paquette. Nice conversion here for RIT on their bonus.
Yep.
However, swiftly the guns you see purchased up by the side of Carnegie Mellon as the full investment comes in here, and we'll see the first gun round. However, it is still kind of a bonus as RIT do still have 2 MAC-10s.
That is right. So do you play this fast or pace change towards playing slow? It looks like fast B. I'm not going to lie, the way they're moving right now.
Yeah, RIT is aware that Carnegie does like to crunch off shelf a lot. This is something that was discussed prior to the series coming in, and as we see, it is a shelf crunch, but fast up the B ramp.
Oh!
Cobalt with a whiff there. 3v3, however, the numbers here are so fast just because the numbers off shelf. Molly again, fantastic delay. Puppet there on the flank, catches 1, catches a 2nd. Great double kill from Puppet. Not aware of C-Tint's positioning, so this could get a little awkward here. C-Tint finds the back of Puppet, so now a 2v1. CNUG is on low HP, so potentially something here for him. Bates
Yeah, and the
sound.
re-smoke cave.
Again, RIT's utility in these post-plants has been fantastic. Another smoke here to delay. Molly on the ramp just to be safe. This crossfire, perfect. CNUG catches him walking through the smoke, and that's a swift 4-0 on the board for RIT White.
Wow, that's the pistol, the conversion, the force, and then their bonus, basically.
Yeah, RIT already building up a large bank. You see CNUG sitting on 8K. Puppet sitting on 5K. Same with Get Omega. So even if they are to slip around here or two, the economy will be strong enough to maintain their buying power into some of these later rounds. We will see a bit of a slower default. That nade finds the back of C-Tint, so an M4 headshot from CNUG there, or Galil, just the M4 on CNUG, so that will still be 1 headshot potential on pretty much everyone. It is actually everyone, because C-Tint did buy head armor. So that A1S will still be a 1-shot to the head.
Yep. And playing disciplined RRIT, they're not skipping any steps. Flash out mid for their elbow player. 3 players still towards shelf, so we'll see what their game plan kind of, manifests into. They know that there's unlikely to have an op. Carnegie Mellon probably doesn't have an op in this round, so a little bit of a main space taken by Puppet. We'll see what the call ends up being. Molly Donut, re-smoke red.
Donut, a little shallow. Doesn't really push off the player. RT are scared of this down ramp. A little questionable as they do have lane space.
Yeah, but look at this rotation from Carnegie Mellon. Just unafraid, gambling 4 players towards the B site.
Yeah, again, and that comes off the back of the information that I had in mid. Just mollying Donut, not enough to deny any information in mid. So, numbers in the correct spot, but will they find the frags required? Yes, they do. Ethan with a double. Cobalt finds 1. Paquette, though, swift on the trade. Spots the player in Cubby, finds a 2nd.
What?
Puppet punishes the smoke run through Eddie. Now, somehow this is a 2v2. Eddie trying to push through the smoke as well. Will it catch RITF guard?
Oh.
Paquette, 1v1 through the smoke.
Oh.
Eddie finds a 1v1 victory there, but again, a round where they had all the numbers in place comes down to a 1-on-1. Eddie is able to close out in the end, but that got very dicey there on the side of Carnegie Mellon.
It did. How did the smoke kills come through? Man, that was a crazy round.
Yeah, Paquette finds 3 in the round, brings that as close as possible. Economy on the CT side here still pretty low, so if anything goes awry for them, they'll be back onto the pistols. Again, it looks like this will be a relatively quickly paced default up here towards shelf. Cobalt, MP9, able to find
Nice.
2, punishes the aggression here from RT up shelf. Again, RT not expecting the player to be swiftly out cave. They are going to regroup here, but 3v5, Carnegie Mellon with pretty much full info across the map. Should rotate one here over towards A relatively soon. But however, potential for something to go wrong, as Redard is the only player here at this A-bomb site, but as time ticks, Carnegie Mellon is getting their numbers into the correct spots to deal with it.
Yeah, no util on him either, so it might get a little dicey, especially if Omega picks one up. Nice job, team, aka Cobalt, picks one up from mid.
Yeah, Cobalt finds his third in the round. Pretty much over. Eddie punishes the player also just walking out dry at A, and it's now left to Emo Man at a 1v5. Not realistically finding much here, especially with the crossfire setup. Looking the wrong way, Redard swings out, finds the headshot, and a swift 5-0 round there for the side of Carnegie Mellon. That'll be nice if you're them to build a little bit confidence back up into the series.
Yeah, if they lost that round, they would have been on either a force or just a full save.
Full broke.
Yeah. So good on Carnegie Mellon converting their a little dicey retake from the round prior.
Yeah, an RT forced down to pistols. We'll elect to upgrade to some Tech 9s. Will be a fast play here towards A by the looks of it. Swiftly running out. Spotted timing, a little awkward. Molly is good. Able to find the spray, finds two. Not traded out to the USP. Finally taken down here. And enough time bought to let the rifles rotate in. But Kent finds a nice headshot. Labored spray there by C10, but able to close it out. So a third on the board here for Carnegie Mellon.
Making it a little expensive. Op could be brought out here on the side of Carnegie Mellon. They like to not bring it out.
Yes, Carnegie Mellon, very aggressive on their CT side of Ancient. Usually don't invest the op, especially early, as they like to send numbers down middle, send numbers down shelf, try to really get up into the face of their opponent.
Right.
You will probably see this again as C10 and Eddie quickly down this middle position. They do miss their smoke, so potentially have to worry about that a little bit. As RIT 5 numbers up B fast, already onto the bomb site. Emo Man rips the head off of Ethan here in this long position. Bomb site is relinquished, however, traded back quickly. C10 finds the cat. Not ready for the fast player in cave. The molly doesn't spread to the corner. Cobalt, extremely lucky here, able to find the safety behind the box.
Yeah, it seems like caught out RRIT. Out of position. Cobalt was forced to retreat. Good flashbang. Well, I guess that was a CT flashbang.
Yeah,
C10 does pick up.
4v2. Puppet now left alone in the 1v4, finds one, but that's all he's able to find. Cobalt finds a nice double there, quickly fighting out through cave. Catches RIT off guard, and that's the score swiftly tied up after the RIT starting this map up 4-0.
Yeah, and they understand that because Cobalt is playing so aggressive in cave that they were able to, take B side, and it actually worked out. Emo Man got the entry. But beyond that, it seemed like they got a little excited, took too many aggressive fights, and it kind of fell apart.
Yeah. I do like this timeout here out of RIT White. Discuss what's going wrong, discuss how to counter this shelf aggression. I think they did have the right idea in that last round, just weren't ready for the fight out cave, as that is realistically the only spot you can fight there. So probably talking about that, making sure that they're on top of that next time. They are back onto the pistols. Tech 9s across the board, so potentially a little bit around with some pace here, potentially out middle. It looks like someone holding a red smoke, maybe? Yeah, it looks like the left player on the far left is holding a red smoke, so potentially fast out middle here. Cobalt leading his team, as expected. He is the heavy hitter of this Carnegie Mellon roster.
Yeah, icing him is definitely going to be a priority for RIT White.
RIT White does not know the instant red smoke, so this will be a little delayed. Nice nade coming out middle. Here comes the mow down. The flashes are ineffective. Even been able to find one, but not really able to do much there as the side of Carnegie Mellon with the swift spray down, leaving Omega by himself in a 1v4.
Yeah, in rounds like these, especially with, it's basically impossible. You can do damage, but I like to use these rounds and slow it down, make them waste util, and discuss for the next gun round, on the side of RIT White. That doesn't happen. However, I believe that with that timeout, give them enough time to talk about their next gun round. I would like to see a Jag Smoke come out to kind of ice Cobalt, who is, again, the heavy hitter of Carnegie Mellon. If they can isolate the fight's cat without their star player, I think RIT White could take mid space very easily.
Yeah. Again, flashes a little missed there. Some missed utility knowledge potentially here for side of RIT White. Unable to flash the players in the middle. So a swift round for Carnegie Mellon. RIT back to their slow default, the 1-1-3. Gonna take their time here. Get the op posted up lane. Smoked off, so not gonna find anything early. Molly does just land on the smoke, so again, some potentially wasted util there. They're gonna need the op boosted up, see if Emoman can potentially find something later on in the round.
Yeah, and Carnegie Mellon do not stick around mid. They see that cat smoke, and we're like, I'm out. Cobalt leading the troops here.
Yeah, they back up. They do decide to rotate a third player away from B, so only 2 people here to defend. And Emoman able to punish the player peeking out long, so that is the opening RIT we're looking for.
Yeah, it's a big find. It definitely makes the CT split up.
Potentially a second one here if C-Tint gets a little overzealous, potentially throw in the shoulder. Decides against it for now. Oh, Emoman needs to find the shot there. Would have been a 5v3 advantage for RT, but look at this. RT swiftly into middle and A main. Oh, and the timing here is good as Redard rotating around CT. He's going to potentially get stuck behind a CT smoke. Oh, and Puppet, fantastic shot. Isolates the now free empty A bomb site. Smoke comes in Temple, denies Redard. So free bomb site, fantastic rotation there from RT.
Yeah, I really like that play. As soon as it became a 4v5, wow, what a nice shot from C10.
C10 finds one through the
They
smoke.
might take a look in now.
Yeah, potentially draws them back in for this retake. But RT numbers, just in such a great spot. Paquette playing around the CT box. Punishes him, not looking, finds one. Unable to find the second, but swiftly traded as all the angles are covered. RT, fantastic in their post plants. Again, this is their strength. If sometimes the guns aren't firing, unlike tonight, the guns are absolutely firing. But the thing this RT White team is known for is their team play, and you see that on display again and again.
Absolutely. And again, I was commenting on the pivot from called out by Puppet there, understanding that the CTs would probably be in a 2-2 setup, 2-0-2 setup, after the 5v4 from the pick on Emoman.
Oh, and again, numbers here towards A again, looking to potentially abuse this A bomb site as the numbers are here towards this shelf. Here comes the nades. No fast rotate here for Redard. Has been playing towards big box. Able to find one, unable to find the second. So swiftly again, RIT finds the opening here towards this A bomb site. Carnegie Mellon does have numbers here, relatively fast, but stuck behind the smoke. Molly does not deny the plant, but that will be significant damage onto Paquette.
What?
And the op shot goes wide, so able to escape with his life. RIT not ready. C-Nug traded out 1 for 2. 2v1 left. Omega, again, missed shots is the name of the game for this round. Unable to find anything. Carnegie Mellon, again, with a very speedy retake, one that RIT was not ready for.
Yeah, overwhelmed. Overwhelmed on the retake. The flash Molly combo, and then the run out from Donut, essentially. Not ready were RIT.
Yeah. Again, too many missed shots there in the post plant from both teams. The Opper missed a couple shots himself, but just RIT unable to capitalize on the mistake. Carnegie Mellon are going to at least secure 6.5 as we go into the final round of this first half.
Yep. I still think 5 rounds on a T-side Ancient is a good half.
Yeah, oh no. RIT, very solid half so far. We'll back to their default. I believe that Molly missed, so no denial of the space into cave. You see Cobalt getting active in this position again. As we see the 5-man shelf crunch that Carnegie is.
They're known for it.
They're known for it.
Oh!
Ooh, and Emoman punished this time. This time Ethan ready for the boost over the box. Takes the head of Emoman.
Yeah, and a resmoke ramp, and it seems like the T's are kind of just getting stuffed here on Cat. We'll have to see some util coming out to deny cave, or even flash into cave. Spot comes through.
Yeah, good information there acquired by C-Nug. Cobalt wisely backs away. Keeping the man advantage here for his team. Will smoke off the entrance and sneak away. RIT, though, grabbing a little bit of space in here towards mid, potentially going to reroute it. Bomb is still in the B doors, though, so someone will have to go back and retrieve that.
Position noted towards elbow. The donut player would have heard that. Red smoke, C-Tint might call for a rotate over soon, depending on what he sees. Big fight here coming in.
High-low peak.
Nice.
Yeah, nice double peek by RT. C-Tint does well to get one there. Oh, and this aggression down B is fast. However, will Eddie be ready for this? He is right now securely safe, hiding from the donut position. However, RT does not clear it. Able to find one. Omega there swiftly on the trade, but again, Carnegie Mellon players very fast to rotate. Already in here with advanced retake positions. The timing here in Donut is very crucial. Dard able to find the shot onto Paquette, so now Omega left in a 1v3 again. Jumping around.
Jumping in.
Finds the 1 kill, but traded swiftly by Cobalt, and that's a 7-5 half here on the side of Carnegie, on the favored side of CT on this map. So not the end of the world. RIT, a very respectable 5 rounds on their T half.
Yeah, I call that a good half. I think Carnegie Mellon is definitely a harder team to play on Ancient than they are Dust 2 because of the way they pivot around mid. The way they're just confident in swinging angles, especially with Cobalt and Cave. Man, that's scary. That's scary to peek.
Yeah, so we'll now see if RIT can deal with the aggression. Our scoreboard is flipped. RIT is now on the CT side, so we'll see if we can get that fixed here get that hit fixed in a second. I think you'll get to see our lovely faces real quick as our people trade that. Hopefully we get back into the action real quick. C-Tint does go 1-for-1 with, or my bad, Radard goes 1-for-1 with C-Nug as the T's are swiftly onto the speed bomb site. Our Long's not smoked. Omega finds the timing, but able to find the headshot. Only man at this point just gets run down.
Oh!
Fights towards Long, don't go their way. Bakit now left in a 1v3 as Carnegie look to secure this pistol.
Yeah, not much you can do there from the side of Baquette.
Yeah, unfortunately missed the initial 1-for-1 there, but Carnegie Mellon just swiftly bursting onto that B-bomb site, finding all the kills required. Timing could have potentially won again with the long smoke not being there.
Yeah.
However, the shots go awry for RIT. Carnegie Mellon secure an 8th as RIT look to save this round and invest up in the next.
Does Puppet use the P2000?
Yes, Puppet is a P2000 enjoyer.
GOAT status.
5-man stack towards middle. Unable to find anything. Eddie, C-Tint. Combined for 5. Swift round. Carnegie, 9 on the board.
Yep, throwaway round. Just see what the T side is planning. Now, this is a very important round,
yes,
especially if you plan on coming back, which I'm sure RIT White are.
Yeah.
So MP9, no, FAMAS coming out from CNUG.
Yes, 3 Mac 10s here for Carnegie. Numbers towards A and towards middle. So we'll see how RIT elect to deal with this. Fast util missed flash though. But here comes the smokes. RIT should know that it is at least towards A. Puppet, the lone man here to defend. Deep, spots the cross. Smoke not the greatest, so a second one required. However, they're fully locked out here. Bomb will get planted. Some potential damage through the smoke. C-Tint brought low. Player in Temple potentially over peaks. However, that smoke will be good to deny. RIT will elect not to go through that. And 5v5 retake here.
There is a player A main. Omega gets a beautiful shot.
Yeah, the same main player could be the key factor, but that's a great flash into CT. However, Cobalt only able to find one. Last player known here, Radard, in this Temple position. Bomb is ticking, though. CTs do have a kit. Find one. Potentially getting a little awkward. CNUG now holding the defuse. Time ticking down. Radard finds one. Knife is out. Unable to find the last. RT White sneak away barely with the 1v1. All that's left is the FAMAS left in CNUG's hands, so a very costly round here for the side of RIT White. However, they are just barely able to get it over the line there at the end.
Yeah, that was a very, very close round. But like I said, if they want to come back, the best chance they had was to win that round. That was probably the most important round to win.
Yeah,
so there's a smoke going out of the map on our HUD. I don't know where that was supposed to land, but...
I think there was a missed double door smoke at B. Quickly up here towards shelf. Players in mid could get a little awkward here as they are tucked up against the wall.
I really don't like this from RIT. Will catch the player.
Oh, Puppet catches the timing. Paquette finds a massive double out elbow to bail them out of the situation. RIT. Oh, and CNUG finds the wall bang. C-Tint is swiftly in here through Donuts, so... Will they be ready for that? Oh, looks like they are. Paquette with a crazy headshot there onto C-Tint. Nice angle.
Man,
Paquette.
bailed out by Paquette. I really, really did not like that mid setup from the CTs there.
Yeah, a little dicey there on RT White. Paquette, though, the D3 move up,
Yeah.
absolutely frying in the middle
Yeah.
there. Crazy shots there, and Carnegie Mellon swiftly take a timeout.
Will we see a lot more of the hero plays come out on their CT side like we saw on Dust 2?
If they're gonna keep putting themselves in questionable positions, we might have to. But some fantastic shots there by Paquette. RIT will make Carnegie potentially save here. It looks like they do have 2 AKs already bought up though, so maybe they are deciding to get a little frisky with it and potentially invest up in this round. C10 was able to just walk out A for free.
He was.
So potentially something Carnegie is thinking about in later rounds here.
Yeah, generally, the Opper, who is Emo Man, goes A when they want to. Have him just scout out and just, hold it down on that side of the map.
We'll see if Emo Man hits the door smoke this time or if it's going to Narnia again.
Did it just hit the pillar?
He missed it. He
on
missed
B?
it again. It hit the little church here and he smoked the.
What the?
So util usage, not the greatest. However, the Molly will deny the early laning.
Guys, they smoke B.
Guys, I can't believe they threw like some rush smoke. That's crazy. But no. Numbers here. Smoke towards ramp. Omega spots nothing. Getting a little aggressive behind his own smoke. Information acquired though. We do have a double setup here in cave, and this is looking like some potential area of conflict.
Yep, and Carnegie Mellon loves
I don't
doing
like
this.
walking up close here. However, the flash is good. Dodge, though, but Cnug finds the kill onto his C10. Able to find a fantastic second there on the Cobalt. And, again, RIT swiftly into this 5v3. Emo Man aggressing up, finds another one. So, and then Verdard left into a 1v5. RIT very swiftly blowing up this round.
Yeah, and again, Carnegie Mellon love doing that. They love taking cat control and pivoting mid. We saw that so many times when the D1 team played them on this map. So good on RIT for understanding. And good flash, by the way.
Yeah, very
cave.
good flash.
Yeah.
Potentially could have got a little dicey there.
Yep.
Running into the Tech 9, but the timing...
kind of lucky that Cnug gets 2 there.
Yeah, the timing... RIT's White's timings have been have been something in this series. I feel like every 50-50 is going their way. Even some of these 40-60s end up going their way. So RT White capitalizing again here. Bedard just chilling. Gonna try to save the AK into the next round. However, Omega! Crazy shot. Sniffs him out. Able to upgrade that AK. And we hear them getting loud in the esports room. A nice bit of a pop off there. RIT getting the emotions up as they get ever closer to this massive upset.
Yep. So we'll see Tech 9's a couple smokes coming in from the side of Carnegie Mellon.
B rush.
Yep, Fast B looks like
here
it's on
comes
the
the Fast B
cards.
rush. RIT do have 3 players here ready for it, though. Will they be ready for how fast they are? Double cave, long player, full blind, unable to find one. C10 finds Emo Man whiffs.
Oh, C-Tint gets a massive 3K.
Yeah, C10. Tech 9 finds 3. RIT crumbling here on the Fast B. No one's able to watch the ramp. Paquette, though, finds one through the smoke. Bomb still not playing at 1:20 left on the clock. Oh, and he peeks before the smoke. Paquette, another nice headshot.
Oh!
Shadow giving it away. Puppet closed it out on Cobalt in a round that was looking to start to slip out of their hands.
Yeah,
Carnegie Mellon throw it right back away.
It seems like Carnegie Mellon made mistakes more than RIT made plays that round. You know what I mean? They kind of did what RIT did on their T side on that P rush where they overpeaked. C10 definitely gave him an avenue to get the bomb down and potentially win the round with that 3K, but it was kind of just thrown away.
Yeah, Paquette finds another crucial kill through the smoke there, which kind of threw everything into sorts. However, that was their eco. Cobalt swiftly out middle finds the kill on Paquette, so Raid Boss down and Cnog running into Cheetah, not expecting this. Oh, this is fast through red. Timing, not going their way. Cobalt unable to find the initial shots, but they're swiftly here through CT. Will they be ready for it here? Man, op alone, but again, another fantastic shot there from Cobalt, deciding to just take the round into his own hands. Puppet, though, sneaking his way through middle, finds one. Should be aware of the second player. However, Cobalt again with another headshot in the
Yeah, what
round.
a round out of him.
That's 3 fantastic swift headshots. Man here now, just left alone, trying to save the opposite of the next.
Oof.
Doesn't
Oof.
take it. Cobalt, again, another crazy shot, and that's a 4K into the round for him.
Yeah, and we were talking about him before this series even started. That's your star player right there, who is also IGLing. So I'm sure the call was just like, guys, get me out mid. Let me go for ag. And when your aim is as good as his, you can call stuff like that.
Yeah, fantastic round for their RIT.
Is that a blue gem? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a nice knife.
Who is this guy, man?
Some dollar bills invested into that one. RIT, though, plenty of money to buy back up into this round. Getting a little frisky down middle with 2 players here. Yep, punished off shelf. Oh my, another swift headshot by Cobalt. He really wants this series to keep going on. Emoman, though, in spot. Finds one, takes down Cobalt. Repeaks, unable to find the second. Able to sneak away with his life, though, as he backs away here towards Molly. Will not force him back further. 3v3 now for the retake. Sinug getting adventurous through the smoke. Finds the one. However, swiftly traded out. 2v2. Positions known. Radard here towards Sign, holding. Omega then again punished through the smoke as well. Full blinds, but doesn't matter. Radard finds the third. Emo Man goes down. 9-11. Carnegie Mellon now trying to sneak this way into a third map.
Yeah. I mean, Cobalt, the last 2 rounds, has been the hero.
Yeah.
On the Carnegie Mellon side.
Leading the server here, 19 kills, 11 deaths. Top in both teams here as well. C-Tint, again, another heavy hitter on this Carnegie Mellon, not too far behind at 19 and 16 himself. As it looks like they will continue to elect to punish the save bomb side as numbers here fast.
Yeah, and they know the op wasn't picked up from the last round, so we'll see if RIT's retake can come in because no one is here.
Completely empty bomb site. Quickly smoked out in both positions. See if any of the spray can find anything. Paquette finds one through the smoke. Finds some chip on a Cobalt as well. So 4v5 retake here. RIT, again, getting a little interesting with the CT smoke. Flashes come out. Trades are good. Emo Man quickly 180s to find a double. Able to find a third here as well. All now left to find a fourth. Emo Man, crazy round out through Donut. Able to find 4. RIT say, thank you very much. We don't really care about your A hit. 10-11.
Wow, what a round coming out from Emo Man. The flash came in, and it seemed like it was all over when the guy default just turned and dodged, but overwhelmed.
Yeah, Emo Man, crazy round. The 2 entries there, 180ing to find the second.
Yeah.
So nice there from him.
All right, this is the 3rd attempt on the smoke.
I still think this lineup's wrong. This doesn't look
My
right.
lineup is so... What the?
Nope. He smoked sight again. Let's go.
Guys, they smoke B.
They smoke B. Again, crazy. Another standard default here. Oh,
What?
Molly. A little shallow. Nade break. Might not actually be ready for this position here. Oh, the bait is good. However, it will go cleared. Paquette goes down. Potentially a little awkward now for Puppet in Donut. Drops the smoke. Plays around it. However, the space towards red is vacated. RIT do double up to elect to clear it. Emo Man posted here with the op.
Yeah, and it looks like this will end up being a B split. Smoke comes in to cross CT.
Emo Man getting a little dangerous. T is wrapping their way through spawn here. Snug off shelf, unable to find one.
Wow.
C10 again with a nice double, and RIT gonna be against this match point. See if they can carry any of these guns over. Emo Man missed shot. C10 trying to run down, not let him save. Another missed shot. Actually only gets the tag through the wall. He snuck his way out. Won't be ready for a pillar. And that's the op crucially going down here. Puppet now left 1v4. They are 1v5, running at him, unable to find anything. He will go down as well. So Carnegie Mellon first to reach that 12. 2 map points here for them, trying to keep their series all going alive.
Yeah, Omega could drop over an op. He elects not to, buying himself in A1. We'll see what Emo Man can carry in. 5-7, I'm assuming 2 flashes. Yep.
And again, we see RIT White getting punished for not the greatest of mid setups.
Yep.
Carnegie Mellon, last couple of rounds, that has been where they've been finding their success. Maybe getting a little bit too aggressive here down middle for RIT.
Yeah, and good understanding by Eddie Kame, who cleared out the cubby position even though it was mollied. Knowing that there is a potential for a gap there. Emo Man does jump off C10, swiftly takes care of that.
That's not a great fight decision there, 5-7 alone. Puppet finds one in middle. Even at the numbers back a little bit. Will they be ready for this close left corner? C-Tints Runs to the molly, gets one. Omega with a huge 3v2 advantage. However, job is not finished.
Yeah, but look at how split the T's are.
Yeah, Redard will make his way back through spawn, group up with Ethan. Puppet left alone here to defend this A-bomb site tucked away in Temple.
Yeah, and playing full retake is definitely the move. He does have a smoke. There are 2 kits up for the CTs. And we'll see when the hit comes in. And we'll see actually how much space Ethan will take, how much he's comfortable with taking before making any sound. Does smoke off CTs, so this will be noted. The rotation should be coming in now.
Yeah, it all comes down to this timing. Puppet working his way out Temple, slowly thinking about making his way out. The smoke will go down. Redard doing good to potentially hold this. Spam giving away the info. Paquette, though, finds the player, punishing CT. 3v1 left alone. Redard spotted. Gets one, though. Puppet goes down, finds the second. Damage done. 1v1. Omega versus Redard to close out the map. Redard, though, unable to find the third. Omega, 18 points of health, 3 kills in the round. Makes this one go at least one more.
Man, a big sigh of relief from the guys on RIT White. That was a 3v2. You find the first, and it almost got... It came down to the wire right there.
Yeah. Crazy, crazy finish there. Redard, hero play there on the A-bomb site. Able to find the first 2. Almost finds the third. That would have secured the map for them. However, final round before overtime, Carnegie Mellon will elect to take a timeout, discuss about their game plan in this final crucial round 24. RIT, 2 FAMASs, so not the greatest of buys. We'll see what they elect to do if they decide to change anything at all. And again, I think this mid position for Carnegie Mellon has been their bread and butter. Around attempt number 17 or something on this smoke. Again, I don't think this is the correct lineup either, or at least not the one I use. So
I used the side of the building there.
we'll see if that hits.
Oh.
Nope. 0 for 17 on the door smoke.
If you're keeping track at home, that's 4 misses.
I think it's 4. I don't know. RIT do elect to add a third body here towards mid, so potentially trying to play for this. However, Eddie swiftly into cave, finds one. Emaman jumping up, ill-advised. Puppet now left alone. Able to slink away, potentially not ready for the third. 3v2, man advantage for Carnegie Mellon. Mid setup crumbles in this final crucial round 24.
Yeah, and there's so much time left for the T's, and they know it. They're just going to freeze, not make any noise, and let the CTs over-rotate or overthink.
Yeah, playing split. C-Nug left alone to defend the B-bomb site as the T's or Carnegie Mellon do elect to regroup. Util will be at least a sound cue. Actually thought better of it. Gonna
Dragon lore.
Just decide to walk in to this B-bomb site, which will be free. We'll see if C-Nug catches the timing or gets flanked here. But now comes the Util. Should be ready for it. Omega does have a molly to delay the bomb here a little bit, but they are just looking to actually fight him. Oh, could be ugly with the timing. Flash, Eddie backs away smartly, able to find the kill, so now left C-Nug alone in a 1v3, and his position is known. Nade is fantastic, 40 HP. Not looking like RIT will be able to get this one over the line unless C-Nug absolutely pulls something crazy here.
Does have 5-7. Those things are dangerous.
Carnegie Mellon aren't giving him a thing, though. Crossfire laid here, short and cubby. Opera posted on him as well. Spotted through the edge of the smoke. Carnegie Mellon escaping with RIT's map pick, 13-11. So close there at the end. RIT unable to get it over the line, as this will go to a third and final map of Mirage.
Yeah, and it seems like, when Carnegie Mellon had their, backs pressed up against the wall, it was Cobalt that got them out.
Yeah, Cobalt with 2 back-to-back rounds there, running out middle. Again, seems to be RIT's weak point there on the map. Again, not the greatest. Getting a little too aggressive there with only the 2 bodies. Guns fights not going their way. The few rounds they did win in the middle were usually off the back of some heroics.
Yep.
But Mirage will be our third and final map.
I'm excited for that.
I am excited for Mirage. Yeah. Last time these 2 teams played on Mirage didn't go that well. Last time the other RIT team played Mirage, it didn't go that well. So We will have to see how RIT White fare
Mm-hmm.
in this final showdown. It'll be 1-1. We will see who ends up coming out of this series with the win when we return. Okay, we are back into map 3. Carnegie Mellon did win the knife round in the break there, so they are going to start on this favored half of CT on Mirage. RIT smoke flash here onto Puppet as they group towards the B halls looking for some sort of B pop to open this one up.
Yep, only 2 towards B here, so it's not a stack from Carnegie Mellon. They will have a player jump spotting here, so it looks like it will be a contact. Smoke goes out, though, first.
Yeah, and they're fast up mid, so Carnegie are going to have a very fast retake here, potentially again. Upcat, damage done. Shots going a little bit wide. Ooh, however, the players are already they're just so quickly here on the rotate. Puppet able to find one, but Carnegie Mellon with the fast rotates, clean up. C-Tint gets a double. Carnegie Mellon winning the first pistol on this crucial map 3.
Yep. So I think the name of the game here for Carnegie Mellon is keep the op versatile, keep it moving around the map. We all know how Mirage plays out. It's a very pug-heavy map. Even as a team, you know, it can feel like it's a pug map. I guess depending on the team you're on. So we'll see what their plan is on the CT side and how RIT White can counter.
Yeah, RIT is just going to... I like the group for holes. However, Eddie playing for the anti-rush here already has a molly pin, so this probably won't accomplish too much unless anything goes super crazy here. Ready just to throw this on any contact from his van player. Potentially going away, but they just have information everywhere else. C10 full mid info, throwing shoulders. A players backed up towards ticket, so just waiting for the inevitable hit. Maybe catch the timing on the cat player sneaking away like now. Yeah, potentially. Here comes the nade. Molly is going to be just in time. Going to get all the players stuck behind it. Separates the pack. Bomb is now lost in the site, and the rest of RIT now stuck in apps with pretty much nothing here to accomplish.
Yeah, Carnegie Mellon did a good job, even towards the A-bomb site, keeping a hold of their nades, not throwing smokes, so they didn't make it too expensive on themselves.
Oh, Radar gets 3, so a bit of a money farm for him. Looking at the bank, he's got 6K pretty much just chalked up. So RIT, first gun run coming out. See if we see any aggression here from Carnegie with the MP9 in the hands of Redard. I believe the B-Anchor. Honestly, it's pretty comfortable just having an SMG in that position anyway.
Yeah, we'll see if Carnegie Mellon will like to take heavy mid, or if they like to have heavier sights here on their bonus. C-Tint will jump underpass. 2 players are towards the Hall's position, so this should be cleared out by RIT White.
Yeah, spacing could be a little bit suspect. C-Tint gets 1 and is able to get away with his life just barely. Yeah, the spacing there from RIT a little not great there. So C-Tint able to find 1 and get away. Huge.
Yeah, I don't really like that they didn't flash underpass to take. Just the dry swing comes in and they got punished for it.
Would have been okay if they were a little bit closer together, but yeah. They are able to escape with their lives.
Yeah, that is true.
Carnegie
if they were together.
Carnegie Mellon gets away with 1. RIT will reroute here towards the A-bomb site, but with the man disadvantage, Carnegie Mellon are pretty happy with how this round's playing out so far.
Emo Man throwing some util towards B. Is successful in pulling this cat player over. Come and support.
Able goes to actually draw a 3rd one here too, so RIT potentially has the timing, but C-Tent realizes that nothing's committing out. Slowly making his way back. RIT know about the ticket. The molly unfortunately goes a little deep, so Ethan's not really forced out past this position.
Spam lineup
Planning
though.
for CT here. Not covered. Ethan combined for 2. CNUG finds 1 back. However,
wow,
nice shots here from the side of Carnegie Mellon. Swiftly close out the round. 3 people alive, continuing to build up that economy. Redard now onto 8K as RIT back down to pistols.
Yeah, and you can see how easily a T side, you know, idea can just get iced, you know? With the player getting picked off immediately underpass on the RIT White side, you know, it slows the round right down.
Yeah, RIT again, not together either on the plant or in the early round, just giving away some kills for free. Carnegie Mellon capitalize and punish accordingly again here. Another swift play towards B, but the numbers are in place. The utility is fantastic. Nade actually goes a little bit bad, but the molly and the numbers here kind of just mop it up. CNUG able to find 1. That's all RIT will find. Carnegie Mellon quickly to 4. Yeah, another great anti-eco setup. It's pretty standard. Keep your cat player close, holding for that. RIT run straight into it. into the meat grinder. Carnegie Mellon swiftly up to 4. Redard, the B anchor, leading the way. It's 7-1.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. I wish my B anchor was top frag. So I want to see some mid pressure coming out from RIT. Window smoke comes in. It looks like they are playing pack mid, which I like. Op on Emo Man's back. We'll see what he can do this round.
Yes, RIT slowly defaulting out top mid, gaining some space, able to acquire the underpass space for free this time. See how they elect to progress the round. Defensive smokes here now dropped for the side of Carnegie. Will delay the stake even further.
Yeah, and Carnegie Mellon are very content with just giving mid, playing back on sites, because ultimately Ts do have to push the site.
Yeah. Eddie, close in this cap position. Potentially going to find something here with C-Nug Flash. Doesn't mind C-Nug, blocked by the little bit of the half wall there towards underpass. Ooh, but extremity player found. Paquette picked off on the ramp push. So it's all down to the 4 players in mid, and it gets a little awkward here when you're the player that's supposed to be lurking to, that you're supposed to cheat over towards, ends up going down early. So a little weird. Nice damage found onto C-Tint. Huge dunk onto him. Oh, but look at the numbers here. 5 players.
Yeah, and it looks like this
over.
window boost is coming out. Will this be noted on the side of Carnegie Mellon? It will be. Eddie Comet's so ready for that angle.
Oh. Yeah, and just look at the pieces here for Carnegie Mellon. 4 people here over here towards A. However, could go a little wrong as they able to find a potential timing up Cat. Punish the run through the smoke. Emo Man finds 2. Now left alone to Redard here at the speed bomb site. He's been locking it down so far. Can he continue to lock it down here? Van Pillar goes unchecked, finds 1. Emo Man, fantastic shot over there to trade it back out. 2v2. Bringing it back into the round. Emo Man, shot missed, position known. Cat player, Puppet punishes. Now it's all down to left alone to Cobalt in what was a 5v3, now down to 1v2.
Yeah, Emo Man already noting the position from Cobalt. Swing comes out, and wow, what a round from Emo Man. Catching the con rotate and killing 1 market, and then closing out the round. What a play.
Yeah, RIT getting away with 1. Early kills don't go their way. Carnegie Mellon thinks they rotate the numbers into the correct spot, but a gap up Cat and some nice shots here from RIT White. Able to
overzealous from the side of Carnegie Mellon.
All their way back into the round.
Yeah, you won't find many of those out of the side of Carnegie Mellon, so RIT White will gladly take that.
Yeah, instantly numbers here towards A. RIT electing to play relatively pack heavy, coming in for the instant A execute. Ethan aggressive into the site, tucked away either on the balk or under the balk. Here comes the utility flash, is good. Blinds 1, able to find 2. Cobalt trades through the smoke fast. Another one runs through Puppet, unable to find Owen. Paquette finally trading under balk. Missed shots though. Punishing. The CT is getting way too over-aggressive, just throwing their bodies away. The smoke as the smoke fades. Again, planning for CT when it's not covered. Redard saving it again. 10-2 in the first 6 rounds of this game.
Man, that round got so chaotic that I think the T's honestly panicked and wanted to get the bomb down. They had so much time. Just relax, guys. You have so much time.
Yeah, RIT again punished for planning for the undefended CT position. Redard finds a double. 5-1 money. Perfectly content here for the side of Carnegie. Missed top mid smoke as well. We'll give full information here to the operant that nothing is out and that this is all a little bit of a ruse here for RIT. Again, electing to commit numbers towards this B position and challenge Redard, who's done a fantastic job so far of holding this position down.
10-2 is Redard. Can't argue with that. Jump spot.
He is a little isolated. His cat player is pretty deep, but gets the full information on the spot. Drops the molly. RT are going to elect to go through it as there's a little bit of a gap, but the flash right to Emo Man's face. Blind, but able to find 1 on Cat. Able to punish the second player running out. Redard still no, left alive. Misses the initial spray, getting a little dicey here. Finds the USP kill onto Omega. Somehow still alive in the back of the bomb site. C-Nug punishes the rotation. 2v2.
I think the backpack was just spotted.
Alive. Able to punish now. Redard now left alone in the 1v2. Somehow able to get this reload across, but his position is known. Spray coming out. Bullets going wide. Getting a little dicey. Paquette able to close it down. Again, a little dicey there. RIT punishing the rotates. However, could have gone any way there.
That's crazy that the B anchor was the last alive there on a B hit.
Yeah. He did his job.
He did do his
He
job.
lived as long as possible. His teammates rotating in got a little overzealous and punished from the aggression off of Cat there.
Yeah.
However, RT able to claw away a second.
Not so instant window smoke. However, it's okay.
Again, RIT reluctant to pack. Oh,
There you
there
go.
we go. Drop the molly up. Looks like this will be another A execute in. However, Ethan getting tucked in close with the 5-7. Potential one hit headshot range here close. So see if this gets cleared out or if he gets flashed in. Here comes the flash. Blinded Opper.
Nice.
Delayed peek. Emo Man able to recover, find the kill. So
And only one spotted by the swing, which I think is important. The dink comes through, though, on Omega.
Cobalt. Great damage. The nade is looking good.
Oh!
Omega tagged down to 1 and pop it on the lurk. Unable to find C-Tint. So what was an A-split crumbles to a halt. Carnegie Mellon now rotating in numbers accordingly as this is becoming a pretty one-dimensional push. Player towards underpass spotted. Molly will will separate him again. Cobalt getting a little overzealous again, just now punished. Man advantage back in the favor of RT. However, there are some blinking health bars here.
C10, 46 HP. Catches Omega with knife out. Can he stay alive? No, Beckett will easily pick him up. I believe Eddie Comet just got naded at the same time, so yeah, double
Are we
naded.
not planning for CT this time? Mistakes recovered. Bomb will get planted. Redard left alone in a 1v3. MP9 in hand. There are some low health bars here on the side of RT, so not out of the question here potentially for this retake. However, RT can just tuck away in the corner, not give him anything. Flash will make him look away. Information now spotted by the Palace player, and he's just going to back away and save for the next one.
Yeah, and RET White did a good job of breaking the economy there. You see 900 is the maximum amount of money on Carnegie Mellon. So even though CT's built up a big bank, especially on Cobalt we saw a couple rounds ago, it'll be basically 0 now.
Yeah. RIT commit to the 4 A setup. Even though they got stunted, they just said, we don't care. Sat around, able to punish the aggression by Carnegie Mellon. Again, Cobalt, ill-advised swing towards ramp, gave the advantage back away, and RIT are able to capitalize.
We're so back.
Yes, RIT forcing Carnegie Mellon back onto this eco. However, Carnegie Mellon have had some success on the light buys.
Uh-oh. And look at the setup towards B from Carnegie Mellon.
Full B stack, and
Yeah.
this is where the numbers from RIT are committing. Here comes the split. There's 4 bodies here. We'll see if this gets a little dicey. Redard tucked into Van with the SMG. Should be mollied out as they come up Cats. Ladder room clear. 4 players here. Initial contact. Looking like it'll be Ethan on this Cat position. Timing. He peeks.
Oh.
Emo have entering up Cat with the op. Full flash by his team, but will they be ready for the numbers here? Just the sheer amount of numbers. Ninja goes uncleared. Bomb being planted directly below, but the whiff shots towards bench. Leave it to Puppet to clean up. Cobalt now left alone. 1v4. Nothing but a 5-7. RIT get away with one.
Yeah, correct call from Carnegie Mellon. RIT White just basically cat splitting up towards the B bomb site. Emo Man entry opping into the close cubby of Get Right there. You don't see that every day.
Yep. RIT secure a 4th onto the board. Able to cleanly convert this eco round.
Yep.
Got a little dicey there. However, gunshots go their way.
Yep, and if you want to win against a number 4 ranked team, you have to win rounds like
Oh,
this.
hold up. Running a Cobalt. Unable to find anything. Nice shot by Omega there.
It's my goat.
Closes it out 5-4. So after a slow start by RT, able to find 4 of the last 5. Able to make this half a little bit closer.
Yep. And much like Ancient, I really think that a 7-5 scoreline, 5 down, or 5 rounds for the T side on Mirage is a good scoreline, for sure.
Looks like we are going to see some potential Cat util. Top mid smoke, wood smoke, window smoke. Going to get our players out towards boxes. Ooh, a chunk of damage somewhere. I don't know where that chunk came in. Oh, C-Nog fast up Cat finds a nice headshot. I think it was a nade in middle because C-Tint pushed all the way through abs. Oh, but the smoke gives away the position. Omega punishes. Interesting decision to try to smoke the TV room off there by C-Tint. So quickly a man advantage here for RIT as Paquette was traded in middle.
Yeah, and we'll see where RIT elects to group. They just killed the B anchors, so, or, you know, one of the B players. So that might be enticing to them. It looks like this will be the B finish, which is the correct call.
Yeah, RIT just grouping up as 4, saying we've got the man advantage, so what? As long as our spacing is good, it doesn't matter what you guys do. Eddie, though, jumping around, and as Carnegie Mellon kind of thinking about potentially rotating Rodard back over towards this B bomb site as he's slowly shifting as RIT's taking their time. Emo Man should have been heard on the scope, so yeah, Rodard slowly making his way in. The molly, a little bit shallow, blinded, backing up. Swiftly traded here, though. Gavin, Omega Weeb. Nice headshot there. 4v2. And Carnegie Mellon backing up. Elect to save as RIT even out the scoreline.
Yeah, that is the correct call to save. See what they can do next round with these save rifles.
Yeah, Omega Weeb. Nice entry there. Good punish on the player. Getting way too aggressive through the B-walls. I think it actually would have been fine if he didn't drop a smoke. Just fully gave away his position.
I think that kill easily for both sides could have determined the round, for sure.
Yeah. RIT take the man advantage. Kind of exit towards Cat. Shouldn't really see any confrontation here. Able to get away with their guns. And we're tied up on the scoreboard, 5-5.
RIT White is a better T side than the D1 team.
Sadly true.
We'll see what Puppet has in store for us going into round 11. No op here for the side of Carnegie Mellon. They will have all rifles, though. No util on C-Tint.
Yeah, RIT have played pretty pack-heavy so far, so we'll see if Carnegie Mellon pick up on that and elect to try to deny any of the heavy grouping that RIT has been doing. Maybe potentially rotate a little bit sooner. Again, we see that the numbers are very grouped up. Bomb and numbers electing to go faster towards Hall. C-Tint again getting aggressive through underpass. Able to find one, but swiftly traded out. That is the bomb spotted here towards this apps position. 2 more here. So a quick 1-for-1 trade. RIT elect to back it out and reset the round.
Yeah, I think RIT White understood that they've, especially on that that first gun round that went the way of Carnegie Mellon, that they needed to, well, at least C-Tint likes to push underpass, right? So not alone anymore, RIT, holding that underpass position. And that trade greatly benefits the T side here. You see the CTs are split.
Yeah, RIT electing to reroute the bomb back towards this spot. Walking down middle. 2-2 split. Could potentially get a little dicey here with this Con-Cat crossfire as Eddie sneaks his way off Cat, but smoke will be dropped in front. Could be pushed. Looks like he's thinking about pushing through this, but we'll go back to his ladder room. Cobalt, though, in prime position.
Oh!
Spray is a little labored, but able to find the 2 of them. C-Dug, though, finds the A player in the meantime. And Cobalt, again, just early swinging by himself, giving the man advantage right back.
Full white.
2v2. Bomb will be planted safely towards jungle.
CTs are doubled up.
At least one known to be close CT. Puppet gonna sneak his way back out. Double molly in towards default. A little bit of a waste. Oh, the nice double peek here for the side of RIT. Puppet finds the kill on Rodard. So now all left to Eddie in the 1v2. Puppet sneaking up. The molly is good. Denies the space. The spray is labored. And C-Dug able to clean it up. RIT take the lead. 6-5.
Yeah, well played by RIT. Just group up and go. Good smokes mid, late. Even though Cobalt almost bailed them out, he was instantly traded by, I believe it was Puppet and Palace.
Yeah, Cobalt does a nice job to find the half of the split towards A, but again, a little greedy, maybe a little bit of a heat check, swings out towards jungle, gives his life right back. RIT able to capitalize. Go up potentially to have a lead into this half. We'll see if Carnegie Mellon can sneak out one more to be even going into the final half.
Yeah, and we see Cobalt just getting aggro up mid.
Omega.
We'll catch one. We'll catch 2.
Puppet swinging without a util, missing a window smoke, and no flashes. So not the greatest of swings out by RIT. Jump spot spotted. Paquette will fall back off of that. Again, C-Tint Very aggressive timing. Timing
Oh!
does not go his way. CNUG punishes the aggression here by Seaton. They are going to group back towards B, but Carnegie and Mellon are gambling this, and the rewalk here by Ethan is so good into Palace. They're just going to say, okay, whatever. You might have killed our first lurker, but what are you going to do about our second? Numbers are good. Boosting up in the corner, but again, punished. Carnegie Mellon getting way too aggressive. Bedard finds a double, but Emo Man now left alone, one-on-one. Plenty of time left on the clock. Bomb is dropped towards default. We'll see what he elects to do. Molly towards market. Actually, Ethan decides to work his way up towards underpass, so will Emo Man be ready for this potential apps flank? We'll see where he elects to play. Just looking like he's going to chill back towards Van. Oh, he's so ready for this. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he is. No, he's not.
Oh.
And he dies. So,
Yeah, I think a little too much noise on the side of Emo Man.
yeah,
Ethan could kind of put that together.
he kind of just needs to pick a direction and clear it out. Got a little into the open, put himself open to everything, kind of had to gambled wrong.
Yeah.
But a 6-6 half, especially on the T side of Mirage, is very respectable. Pretty much everyone on RIT tied up at 9. Puppet, CNUG, Paquette, all at 9 frags. Emo Man just one behind at 8. So no one's really doing any crazy lifting. Redard there, leading the server at 14. Massive double kill in the round there at the B-bomb site to bring it back for Carnegie Mellon. So a tied score line as we go into the second and final half of the series.
Kit being picked up by Puppet on this pistol round. Important round. This should define the next two.
Yeah, going to go into a triangle A setup. 2 players over towards B. Paquette and Puppet will be the line of defense for this B hit. C10 going to try to sneak his way up. Cat delayed. Try to catch out any of the rotates or anyone not ready for him. However, Omega is here.
No armor on
Potentially
Puppet.
aware.
It's a little scary for this B hit coming in.
Yeah, here comes the util. Smoke spotted over. Here come the flashes. Numbers out the window. Ethan.
Oh.
Paquette finds one. However, Puppet will swiftly go down. Eddie finds a double. Nice entries from him. And
What?
Oh man, not ready for C10. So it will be a 2v3. Kit dropped back sight, so something to play for RIT. Player towards Van Pillar is spotted, but Cobalt does a nice job of picking up C-Dunk towards Cat. So Omega now left alone in the 1v3. Carnegie Mellon not going to give him anything. Triple peek him all at once. Cobalt with a second. Carnegie Mellon secure the second pistol round.
Yep. Good pathing by Carnegie Mellon there. Just overwhelming the B site.
Yeah, Eddie does a nice job, gets a double. Again, RT White electing to full save. Not really give anything into this round. See if they can get a gun or two out of the hands of the T's and fully invest up into the next round. Emo Man gets caught in the window, but is able to get underpass. Noise made. Cobalt here with the MAC-10 should find all 3. Nice kills from him. Untouched, full HP. A little bit of money building there on the side as well. So, Carnegie Mellon swiftly numbers. And they're going to go up Cat. C10 lurking. Is dinked. Might go down, but the retreat is good. Will eventually go down here to Omega. So, something back to the round if Omega can try to save this. But look at the T's. They're already haunting him.
Omega has such rat movement, man. How do you hit that?
Yeah. T's fully hunting him. Fully relinquished the bomb site. No, there's no real way that he can sneak his way back over to the B-bomb site. They're going to really try to take this gun out of his hands. Amber Dart continues his hot streak, finds the headshot. Carnegie Mellon secure the round. We'll lose one, but not really a big deal.
Yeah, Cobalt got a nice stack of cash from those 3 MAC-10 kills. So we'll see what RIT White's plan is coming into this round. Round 15.
Cobalt does drop the MAC-10, elects to buy up the AK, so not a full true bonus round here, but we'll see how they like to play it. Again, they are relatively pack-heavy as well, like to plug it out on this map, at least in the past. Yeah, and here we go. Quickly up Cat. Smokes here, taking the space. C-Tint in his normal lurk position. Pal. C-Duck finds a nice kill through the smoke.
Oh,
and
covered.
He's covered. C-Duck again finds the lurker. Nice headshot. Punishes the aggression there. Players spotted up Cat. Paquette finds a nice shot. Will he be ready for the second one? 5v2 advantage, sorry, here for RIT.
Yeah, Sinug, wow, what was that awareness to hold Palace right there, right after spamming one through Con. Great play by him, picking up 2. And I think that really just defined the round.
Yep, Eddie will tag some damage onto Omega there. In jungle, bomb making its way out of apps. However, numbers are here. 3 players in position to deal with this. I don't believe they even think Puppet is in this close angle. Actually, Puppet will go cleared. And it is getting a little dicey with the Mac 10s running at him. Paquette's spray goes wide, but 3v1, not ready for CNUG here as well. A triple kill in the round for him. RIT clean up the first gun round.
Yeah. Again, beautiful play by CNUG, right where he needed to be at the end there, cleaning it up. And great setup on B, by the way. 1 bench and 1 was closed get right. So if the bench player gets overwhelmed, you have your player right there to trade.
Yeah, Paquette and Puppet do a nice job of playing a bait and switch. They're dragging in the cat players, finding the kill. CNUG again, finding that initial kill through the smoke, opening up the round. But here, Carnegie Mellon doesn't like to buy, and again, the tempo is quick down here towards middle.
More of a traditional setup, starting out on the CT side. 1 window, 2A, 2B.
Here comes the rotate. 2 players in towards CT.
Yep.
Omega still just chilling around this jungle position.
Boost window, so this could get a little dicey if Omega is not aware.
Ooh, Omega pushes forward. This could get a little ugly. It looks like this is not a possibility, but Omega finds only 1, but Emo Man quickly is able to trade onto the second. Spotted the player towards ramp. Cobalt with a crazy shot through the side of Underbelk. 2v2.
CT's rushing in.
Yes, bomb is dropped. Finally picked up here by the side of C10. 2v2. Puppet looking to explore. Smoke dropped mid-sight.
What?
Team kill. Puppet misses the initial spray onto both. Paquette jumps up and dies in the waiting arms of C10. And what could have gone their way slowly slips out of their hands. Cobalt, nice trade onto Emo Man. 9-7 is the score.
Crazy round coming out. And man, if Omega gets both without dying there, I think the round was done.
Yeah.
The T's do a good job at spinning around and, being able to trade him out. Emo Man did pick 1 up, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, RIT down, back down to pistols, see what they can get done. Again, this fast play towards underpass, but with the flash known, is spotted. Won't really get much, and now being stuck in underpass should be effectively cleared out by the team. Emo Man still alive, a little bit longer than expected.
Yeah, we'll see if any backup can come help him, but
No, he's just going to get run down here at the very end. We'll go down. Some slight damage done, but not really enough. Sneaking through the smoke, Puppet finds 1, drops the bomb as well. He isn't going to get out. Omega through window, able to find a second, so RIT now with a man advantage, and known with the bomb down, so able to potentially sneak something out of this round, but C-Tent sneaks his way out towards Apex. Position unknown. They should still be aware of Puppet close in towards stairs. Yep, Eddie coming up con finds that 1. Man advantage back at the hands. Eagle not going to go the way of Omega, so C-Tent finds a nice double. Calls the round back in their favor.
Yeah, and what a play from Omega in window. Puppet created some chaos there in mid. And that's when Omega peaked and got the 1D off.
Yeah,
Couldn't convert the round. Unless Paquette has a 1v3 up his sleeve.
1v3. Might just try to get away with a gun in bottom con. Timing over the edge of the smoke is good, but unable to find the deep shot. Should be getting collapsed here any second by the player. Sneaking his way up sandwich. Yep, there goes C-Tent. Gets a 3rd. Or I believe only a 2nd. I think someone ended up stealing one of his other kills.
Spam.
Ooh, body spam.
Little BM.
A little bit of a BM.
Little BM.
In the close series here. However, Carnegie Mellon will be the first team to reach double digits. And RIT buying down to 0, fully invested. This will be the do or die round here out of them.
It really will be. Emo Man has got his signature weapon. No smoke on him, interestingly.
Yeah, he's getting boosted up towards B here, so decides that the smoke is unnecessary. We'll quickly deny and see that nothing is towards this app's position. Paquette will make his way back towards the A-bomb site to sure out the numbers. Yeah, Man even pushes further, gets an advanced line, so RIT should have some idea of what's coming here. Paquette finds one. I believe that was in Khan.
Yep.
So a good punish from him. RIT now man advantaged again. And they are looking for the window boost. Timing and Khan goes well again. Paquette finds a second. Getting run down. Not even find the third, but will they be ready for the second player in jungle? Oh, they are. Cobalt, nice shot. And what was a two-man advantage is swiftly now down to a 2v3 in the favor of Carnegie.
Yeah, and this is tough because you kind of need this round if you're RIT White, but you also need these guns, so we'll see what they try to do. They'll take a look at least. And yeah, that's just a safe call.
Yeah, well, looked so well. Just numbers up Khan, not ready for the sheer volume of players there on the Carnegie side, just to run at them down. Trades don't go their way. And some nice shots there by Cobalt. Finds a double in the round. That's 11 on the board for them.
Yeah. Looks like no hunt will happen on the Carnegie Mellon side.
Yeah, their money is not too great themselves, so electing to keep the 3 guns alive into the next, just to shore up any economy problems that could be there towards the end if RIT start picking up some rounds.
Yeah, it looks like 2 rifles can be dropped over from Puppet and Emo Man. So we'll see where this op gets posted, and I like this timeout from RIT White.
Yep, just discuss some things, clean up the round. Again, they're still getting man advantages. It seems they've been getting man advantages all series long, but just something there at the very end, whether it's a gap in a setup or just a missed spacing issue. Like, they're giving Carnegie ways back into these rounds that if they just clean up a tiny bit, they would be doing significantly better in some of these rounds.
Yep.
Again, Cobalt now with the op in hand. We'll see what he elects to do. Probably won't be too far off the stray from the defaulting that has been so successful for them.
Yeah. Carnegie Mellon have been really good at utilizing their mid space. You saw that round they walked up connector through the con smoke. Just grouped up and went. So let's see what RIT can do.
Actually, it looks like they are going to send numbers towards A. Numbers are here for RIT. They do like to have 3 players here. Op, though, solo towards B. However, Paquette's fast through apps, so rotate should come in, or yeah, look at all this information they have.
Yeah, and good stall. You see that
when he
molly
hears the guy
coming
running spawn, so
Yeah.
they should, RIT should have full information that's coming in. Omega's slinking back towards window, and the rotate is not coming in, but now mid-spotted smoke fade. Sinug does a great job of finding one, and now the numbers coming back. You see Imaman sprinting, trying to get here as quickly as possible. Misses his flash over the top. Sinug getting a little awkward, but numbers are here. The smoke on stairs misses. However, bullets not going their way. Puppet labored spray, but able to find Ethan, so it's all left to Cobalt now, who somehow finds a double. Oh, but look at this fast flank. Will he be ready? No, Paquette punishes RIT. Numbers in place, but some sloppy sprays, some sloppy gunfights. Carnegie Mellon almost barely able to climb away with a round there.
Yeah, that got scary for a second. Cobalt was able to pick up the second, and he was just not expecting Paquette to be that close on the flank.
Yeah, Paquette able to bail his team out there with the fast flank towards A ramp. Cobalt, again, trying to carry his team over the line with a nice double there.
Yeah, he's a scary player, for sure. Carnegie Mellon timeout now, so they'll be...
Oh, my.
Check his PC.
Check his PC. Our observer doing some funny
Get
things.
on that. So we'll see. You know, if you're Carnegie Mellon, you know that your default's working pretty well.
Yeah, I think you just go right back to it. I think
Yeah.
you chalk it up to, hey,
We tried it. Didn't work. It happens.
We'll go right back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, C10's been finding some good lurk timings. Again, the pack in middle has just been doing such a good job of trading out. So
Yeah.
I think the best call for them is to go back to it. And
And
that
this-
looks potentially like what they're going to do.
Yeah,
Potentially trying to do a fast split up.
only 3 smokes were bought from the T side, so this might have to be a fast play.
Oh, they missed their window smoke. Oh, but the Iman's not here to punish. Iman's posted up in Palace.
Yeah, and you just have to cancel, I think, if you're a Carnegie Mellon, because the one smoke you have is on Ethan. You can't really cross to resmoke window here.
Yeah. They're able to sneak their way one out top mid boxes as they rip towards apps. Numbers aren't going to be here. All right, here. Only got 2. Omega potentially Thinking about a rotate, but it will be down just left to Paquette and Puppet to hold on to this 4-man execute.
Yeah, one smoke on Ethan here. Window smoke will come out. Flashes will also be thrown.
Yep, here comes the execute. Nades are thrown. Should be spotted. Paquette's going to drop the defensive smoke. Nade should be good to do some chip damage. Yeah, nice nade. Does a huge amount of damage, and the flashes aren't very good, so able to find one, get away with his life. The two players now back sight, just trying to live. Land a crossfire. Puppet punishes the one through bench. Nice position here from Cat. Fighting a little bit aggressive. Emo-Man, though, finds the lurker in mid, so RT do a great job. Cobalt, though, punishes Cobalt. Cobalt punishes, and a round that was so favored for IT slipping through their hands, and they know the player here, but the nade is good, and the shot, no! The shot goes awry. Cobalt finds a triple, and Carnegie Mellon go to 12.
Man, Carnegie Mellon. What a round out of Cobalt there. The round looks so lost. Lurker died. C-Tint was 1 HP when he found one. Puppet was in such a good spot, too. Just overwhelmed by the last two players.
The players rotating at their market, just getting too antsy, giving away fights that they probably shouldn't have. Your players tucked in sight have all the information. They need to overextend to punish them, but just fights given away.
Oh, no.
Ooh, and another opening from Cobalt. Really wants to get this series done and dusted. Two players fast up con as well that they're not ready for. C-Tint finds the second on Emo-Man. And that's looking like it's going to crumble. 3v5 now for the side of RIT. Omega tucked in ramp. Going to get collapsed on here. C-Tint finds the kill. Now all left alone on Paquette in the 1v5, trying to pull off some miraculous heroics to try to keep this series going.
Yep. Nade comes in. Should be noted. Picks up one. Yeah, but the double swing comes out from Carnegie Mellon.
That'll be it. Unfortunately, Carnegie Mellon, the superior firepower there at the end. Cobalt, 122 ADR, 22 frags, going to carry his team over the line there to secure a very, very, very close series against RIT Do2. So, honestly, all things considered, it obviously is tough to win map 1 in such a commanding fashion, just to lose the following 2 in such a tight manner.
Yep.
However, RIT Do2 should be extremely happy of how they played. Again, they've coming into the season, this is their 4th official of the season. They've played the number 2 team in the country. They've now played the number 4 team in the country. And Wednesday, guess what? They get to play the number 1 team in the country. So a brutal start here for the side of D2. However, they have showed their prowess. Again, taking a map off the number 4 team in the country, showing why they are able to compete with anyone. So that'll be it from us, I believe, tonight.
Yep.
If you are trying to follow any more of the RIT Counter-Strike action, we got 2 games coming up on Wednesday. RIT D2, they'll be playing the number 1 team in Fisher. RIT D1, I believe, I forget who guys. I think you guys are playing Seneca Polytechnic.
I think so.
I think that's the Wednesday game. That might not be the Wednesday game. Yes, that is the Wednesday game. They're playing Seneca Polytech. I believe they're ranked 85th or something. So those are the 2 matchups for Wednesday. Other than that, we don't have a game on Friday because we're getting that game moved. So that'll be it for the remainder of the week. Updates will be in the RIT CS2 Discord. Obviously, other streams for other games will be going out through the week. Production, do we have any other streams listed that you want us to shout out? Not yet. So keep a lookout for future streams in the RIT Esports Discord for any other RIT Esports action. But that'll be it for us tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you for all for tuning in. I hope everyone has a nice one.